Piggybacking on that question, when was the moment for both of you that you were willing to be a public figure? Because you both speak out, you both give speeches, but as you mentioned, there are some bad people attacking you, challenging you, trying to get into your background. So when was the moment you decided to become a public figure? And have you ever thought about stop being a public figure?
Actually, yeah, I mentioned earlier is somebody trying to attack me, but yeah, when I was in Toronto actually, and then maybe in South Korea, I think it's one time, but the moment that I made a decision to be a public figure is because actually also when I was in Toronto, I watched the the Yeonmi Park speech actually. Yeah, somebody know or not, she was just only 25 or 23, 20 or something, but she really brave to talk about her sad story to open her sad story to the world. So I really respect her. So yeah, that's the first moment. But I still, at that time, I did not still make a decision to open my story. But after joining the TNKR, I give a public speech again and again. I don't know what exactly moment that I made a decision, but maybe third time, fourth time, I think that instead of hiding my identity, to open my story is better, because I was born in North Korea and I grew up in North Korea. It's not choice by me. It's choice by maybe God, I don't know. Anyway, because there was not choice for me. So why I feel shameful about my background and my North Korean story. So that's why I just made a decision to open my story instead of hiding my story. Yeah, that's the reason. And also my master degree thesis is like analyzing this kind of issue. The media some North Korean people open the media, and the other person who do not. What is the difference? Something like self wisdom. Yeah.
In my case, that actually our talk show name is On My Way to Meet You. The writer called me one day and she explained her talk show and she wanted me on that talk show. But I refused that because, as I told you, my father was the general, and I know that the North Korea government, knew that I actually escaped. So I refused many times, but they didn't give up, and they just kept asking me. So I was like, tell me the reason why I should be on that stage. And she told me, you said that you didn't have any experience of hunger and some kind of like street life, but I want you to tell to everybody that every single North Korean refugees has their own story. So I wanna. She told me she wanted me to tell that like some kind of like different stories and like some dynamic stories. So still I refused that. But one day I watched that show because when I actually arrived in South Korea, I tried my best to hide my identity. So I didn't tell anybody that I was actually came from North Korea. But one day, since she told me that talk show name always like kept on my mind, so I watched that TV show. But they're always like some kind of like sad and crying story. So and the first time I saw that show, I thought it was kind of like fake story because I never saw it. But when I watch that again and again, I feel that why they don't have any reason to lie about their lives in North Korea. So then I realized that okay. And then the one thing that I actually worked in some company, the people had some kind of bad conception, like misconceptions of North Korean people. They thought North Korean refugees are rough and dangerous and terrorists. They don't have a good education background, so they don't know how to treat people right way. And they thought that we didn't actually study like high school and university systems. So I wanted to change their misconceptions of North Korean refugees. So I just called the writer, that I told her, okay, I want to be on that stage. And then the reason I want to be on that stage because I wanted to be a human rights activist. Because I'm the lucky one who actually, I don't know, got rescued or who rescued me, but I arrived to South Korea and successfully, and I really wanted to do something for my friends and siblings and relatives in North Korea. They're still living in that dictatorship system, that they don't know anything about human rights and freedom. So that moment, I really wanted to tell everybody that I actually escaped North Korea, and here I am. I'm the Yuna. I want to tell you the what is the ugly truth of North Korea, and then that was the kind of like a momentum that I changed my mind and that be on that stage. And then here I am, and I'm just happy to talk all stories I have known and experienced so far. And as I told you, just don't listen to like only one refugees knows North Korea. That's wrong. So just everybody has their own different stories. Doesn't mean that I lived in North Korea more than 20 years that I know North Korea or like 100%. So just listen to other refugees and gathering informations and just get the point by yourself. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Because there are a lot of people actually living in Pyongyang City, and they told everybody that their life was great in Pyongyang City. But still, I'm gonna say that Pyongyang is a horrible place because you never been in Pyongyang. But if you go there, like the sad story about that, I saw one video. One foreigner traveler went to Pyongyang City, and then he filmed about Pyongyang City, and then he explained that Pyongyang was beautiful, clean, and everybody was happy. They smiled. They're trained. Government trained them, but they just doing what Kim Jong-un want him to do. So that's why I'm telling you, just don't listen to only one person. Ken and I, maybe we are in danger because I'm on the TV. North Korea government knows me because I'm on the TV and I'm always talking about ugly truth of North Korea. Maybe Kim Jong-un wants to kill me. Who knows? But I'm still here and I'm still open my mouth and open my mind and then telling the true story. That I was actually ashamed that I didn't believe the defector's story. But when I met them in person, I saw in their eyes sadness and kind of like disappointment of their beloved homeland and their country. So like there are some people said that North Korea is it's okay still, good place to live, but I don't think it is because there's no freedom, no human rights, and you cannot say whatever you want to say. You cannot hear whatever you want to hear, and you cannot speak whatever you want to speak. So the place is horrible. So I don't think it's a good place to live. Yes.